how convective the environment is right now. Strong winds, moderate rain. It actually looked more impressive. Like here, you could actually see what looks like streaks. Yeah, that's because it's snowing and hailing a lot, or technically grappling. But the snow that's falling from the base of these clouds, this curtain of precip, that's falling as snow from these cumulus clouds, is melting mostly into rain. Though there was some hail earlier, not from this one, but there was a cell that formed right over me. It was actually light precip. It was big drops of rain. It wasn't a downpour, but it did hail a little bit. So there is snow at higher elevations today. Very unusual for Sicily. Very unusual, especially this time of year. Snow at higher elevations is even uncommon in the winter, unless you're like on the highest elevation, like Etna. But there's been snow even down to about 4,000 to 5,000 feet, which is unusual. Even in the winter, it's pretty unusual, because very rarely the heights get that low. Even in the winter, the cold air seeps down that low. But yes, there was snow in higher elevations. It snowed at the summit of Vesuvius last night during that thunderstorm I recorded. If you watch the last video, the thunder and lightning. I don't think that's all snow. I think a lot of that is grapple or really soft hail, because the precip was indeed convective. There was convection last night. Right now it's just a cold rain. Probably temperatures are in the upper 40s, low 50s right now. Kind of looks like, yeah, you see right there, you can see those curtains there. Right now it's just a light rain. It's light, strong winds. So the air is kind of dry. So a lot of that is melting. But if you get into any of those cores, like if that really comes down, it could definitely hail a little bit. Because that's probably the convective part. You can see some lower clouds over there. Here the clouds are higher. There's some heavy precip might be coming down. Maybe, most likely big drops of rain, maybe a couple of isolated pieces of small hail or grapple, but unlikely. What I had this morning was not grapple, it was actually small hail. But it was very small. It was smaller than pea-sized, but it was not grapple. It was indeed hail. Even though it wasn't like particularly intense, there was some hail with that, with what came through around noon. Heaviest precip would be more of like over there, because that's where the clouds are lower. That's where you're getting the convection down there. Cloud bases up here are higher, so it's slightly more stratiform. And even though it's convective precip, it's more stratiform here. Anyway, thank you for watching. Woo. Now the precip's getting a little more intense. Rain came down pretty hard, but again, not the heaviest part. That was probably down there. You can see the cumulus clouds. That's where there could have been some heavier spurts of rain, maybe some small hail. Right now it's just some light, moderate cold rain from a convective cell. But the more impressive part missed me by a couple kilometers to the south. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you all for watching, and till next time.